Hey, what's up, everybody? We are 3/5 of the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I'm Ronnie.
I'm John.
I'm Joey.
And Duke's here in spirit. And you are watching On Location TV. We were able to do our CD release party in Jacksonville, which we insisted upon. We were at Plush. You guys were there to film it. And we had some pretty awesome footage. And actually, you can see some of that footage on MTV.com if you search the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. And you will see a video for a song called In Fate's Hands. And there you go, if you want to see it. And basically, a record came out. We had a lot of crazy things happen. We were right smack dab in the middle of the Warped Tour in a van. On our way, we actually left Plush that night, drove 3 days to get to Vancouver, and played for 15 kids 2 days after the day our CD hit stores there. So we were stoked about the CD coming out, but not stoked about playing a sold out show in Jacksonville for all these kids who know all your songs and sing every word, and then going out there and playing in Canada and 15 kids kind of know one song. So it was a little different for us, but we never stopped touring. We stayed on the road, kept touring, selling records. Our song Face Down had been on the radio for a few months by then, but really started picking up steam thanks to people calling in and making online posts. So thank you very much for doing that. If you did do that, you are the reason why the song was successful. And we're just trying to stay focused on what's important, which is creating more music and consistently playing good live.
I was chilling, living right up the street in Orange Park. Last time I saw you guys, and now I'm just chilling right up the street here in Orange Park. Enjoying my daily trips over the Buckman to the Jack's Beach and the Orange Park Taco Bell on Blanding. It's the first time I've seen these guys in 2 weeks. And besides that, I saw them every day for 2 years. So it sucks to see you guys again.
Not again.
Hey man, Warped Tour, it was incredible. We played main stage for the first time. It was our third year on the tour, but our first year on main stage. And we had amazing crowds. Everybody was stoked. We knew it was going to be fun because we did it before, but this year was definitely the best year for us by far. And also, there was a contest online where people could go on and vote to see for the band that they wanted to see the most, to see them play 10 minutes longer. And out of 46 dates, we won that 20 times, which is almost a 50% ratio every day. We had a 50% chance of winning. So that's pretty awesome, and that's power to the people. You give people an opportunity to voice their opinion, and usually they do. So thank you, everybody out there who voted for us. And
yeah, it was like the longest dream you could ever imagine.
The endless summer. Is what it was.
Honestly, I only have one thing I remember from the whole summer that stood out in my brain.
Hanging out
Yeah,
like a monkey.
it stood out in my brain. We were at the AP party, and it was in this tent, and I crawled up the metal frame of the tent and hung down over the dance
15
floor.
feet in the air over 50 or 60 people hanging out at the bar.
Yeah, and they were holding my feet up. It was pretty tight. Yeah.
John got a little crazy.
Yeah.
We're pretty normal people. So, a lot of people who listen to our music really, I know this sounds crazy, but are really normal. If you go to a Red Jumpsuit Apparatus show, a lot of times in the crowd, you'll see a lot of different kinds of people. A huge difference in age, from 12-year-olds to 45-year-olds. You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. A lot of different people have connected with our music. And, we walk on stage in the same clothes that we wore every day still. We always have. We're just normal. So our fans are pretty normal, to be honest with you. We've never been physically hurt, or we've never had anybody make any crazy threats or anything, and for the most part. And every now and then some people, I think they just get a little emotional because they have such a strong connection to the band that they don't understand how to react, because we are real people and we're there and we want to talk to them. So sometimes they get a little crazy, but most of the time, if you just let that person know that it's all right, you're not going anywhere, you're there to talk to them, that's why you're there, then they calm down and everything's pretty cool.
We have these 3 girls that are from Japan that fly over to America to come see us. The nicest girls ever, but they have the coolest reaction to us. Every time we see them, one of the girls just starts
bursting in tears.
She just starts bawling, but has a huge smile on her face.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever. Yeah, I wish I could go through and name every single kid I've met in the past 2 years. But I can't.
There would be so many names.
I know. But I would love to be able to go, hey, Johnny, hey, Fred.
I know.
Michael.
Hey, half of them don't know our names either, so I don't feel so bad. They just know we're in this band, so it's cool. I'm like, cool, awesome. Next record, writing is a constant process. Let's see, we have quite a few songs already that have been ready. We have set aside some time coming up near the end of this year to start basically just jamming, and whatever happens happens. We haven't promised to meet any kind of expectation because we don't really feel, you don't feel pressure unless you decide to feel pressure, and we decided not to be pressured, so we're going to take our time, and when we're ready we're going to release a new record. Hopefully that will be as soon as possible, and we don't want to make songs and then not share them with people. We want to share them as soon as we have them, but unfortunately there are other powers involved, so that has to go through certain processes and be packaged just right and all this other stuff. So that's actually what really takes most of the time. So hopefully by next year we'll be ready to get back in the studio and record it. But before you can record, you have to work on it. And although I'm not against doing songs in the studio, and we're not against anything particular, you like to walk in there at least somewhat prepared. Spontaneity is a good thing, and you should have definitely a few tracks, we think, on your record that just came out of nowhere. But for the most part, we don't like to do anything unprepared. So when we're ready, we'll go in the studio and we're going to crank out a record better than the last one. I promise you that.
We've had people reach out. We've had a couple hip-hop guys that'll go unnamed that were like, yo, man, it'd be cool if I spit on your record. And I was like, yeah, well, I'll talk to the guys.
We haven't tried that yet, but we're not against it.
Yeah,
but
we're definitely not against it.
We have a couple of people in mind that we want to work with. Some guys in R&B, some people in rock, some people in pop. And we'll see. We have kind of a wish list of people we'd like to work with. And Timbaland, if for some reason you find this, call me. Dude. What's up, everybody? We're the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I'm Ronnie.
I'm John.
I'm Joey.
And we love On Location TV.
Rock and roll.
Yo, Duval.
Check it out.
904.
904.